It's a very simple bill. It really just brought the regulations up to 2015. But what it's very important for, and what we're so grateful to Ken and Councilman Reamer for, is it very loudly and clearly said that Montgomery County is open for business. We are welcoming of these mobile small business entrepreneurs here. And there's a place for them in our community.
Right. Cheryl de Tavisola, quien también pues tiene su camión de comida, su food truck, que se llama Barbecue Boss, y que representa a un grupo grande de camiones de comida en el área metropolitana, nos está contando pues que es una ley pues realmente simple, la cual fue aprobada, pero que es una buena indicación de que acá en el condado de Montgomery estamos listos, estamos dispuestos a tener negocios, y que realmente es importante porque él no lo dijo en este momento, pero sí cuando él participó en la audiencia pública, él mencionó también que los camiones de comida en cierta forma ayudan a los pequeños negocios y ayudan a emplear a un grupo de personas.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, for a lot of food truck owners, we started out wanting to open brick and mortars, but we're shut out from banks. And I think it's important, you know, just because I wasn't privileged enough to be able to go to the bank and get a loan for $500,000, $1 million to open a brick and mortar, I should have every opportunity to do business in my community, and that's what we advocate for. But also, I think from the county's point of view, there's a legitimate public interest in promoting access to food and competitive marketplaces, and this bill very much is in line with that.
En cuanto a nivel del consejo y del condado, es una buena práctica, pues apoya a lo que es el interés público de tener acceso fácil a comida. Y para los negociantes a veces es difícil poder accesar un capital, en el caso de él, de $500,000 que se necesita para abrir un restaurante. Esta es una buena oportunidad para hacer un negocio que puede ser beneficioso tanto para la comunidad como para los pequeños negociantes. Ken, I know that Councilmember Hans Reamer is always very enthusiastic about, you know, making a more vibrant county, having a nightlife scene, but also, you know, food trucks are happening. It's the thing that is happening in the metropolitan area, and this is, you know, a way to say we support this, but there's much more that needs to happen. So what can you tell us about that? Because I know that he at least insinuates that he would like to see more.
There were a number of folks who raised some legitimate concerns about food trucks, trash, and they can disrupt parking or traffic flow, and we want to make sure that we keep our streets safe. But we don't really have those problems in Montgomery County because we don't have that many food trucks in the county.
You know, from the perspective of a business owner, what do you think? You know, what are the challenges to operate here in Montgomery County?
Well, I think there's some very simple things that we could do in Montgomery County to make vending better. I think if we look just over the border, what the District of Columbia has done real successful is implement a mix of reserved parking or zones for food trucks, in addition to being able to vend regular curbside, we say, is meeting demand. One of the special things about a food truck is that if somebody comes and asks you over Facebook, come to my spot, most of the time, the regulations will allow the truck to be there, and that's what makes the industry special. But by setting aside some parking areas in areas such as Bethesda or Silver Spring, that would do a lot, I think, to let the whole region know that, yeah, you know what, Montgomery County is here and they're welcoming of these mobile entrepreneurs, and they are doing some smart policies for economic growth that benefit all the dense downtowns, not just the food truck businesses.
Bueno, pues Shane nos está diciendo que podríamos aprender acá en el condado de Montgomery cosas simples. Por ejemplo, en D.C. Se reservan cierto parqueo, cierto estacionamiento para los food trucks que vienen más regularmente. Se guarda esto. Entonces, de pronto, si en zonas como en Bethesda y Silver Spring, estos negociantes móviles tuvieran esa oportunidad, entonces se les haría quizás un poco más fácil.
I've been doing this job for almost 5 years now, and there's brick and mortar folks who are saying that food truck's going to shut me down, and it's been 5 years. Are we not? And It's an important point to raise because it's actually not one based in any fact. You know, there's no, you can't point to a single restaurant in our area that is closed because of food truck parked nearby. But what you can point to is the exact opposite. And so if you look at Farragut Square in downtown DC, the most popular food truck location in our region, 4 new brick and mortar restaurants have opened across the street from that park over the past 2 years. And what's happened is that the food trucks have helped increase foot traffic to that area. And when you're creating these entertainment zones, you're always trying to get that magic mix of retail and restaurant and cuisines, variety of styles and variety of price points, and that's what we contribute.
Ok, Shane nos está explicando pues cómo, digamos, en esta controversia de que a veces algunos restaurantes dicen, bueno, tenemos miedo de que vengan más food trucks porque de pronto vamos a tener que cerrar el restaurante, es mucha competencia. Él dice que no, que por el contrario, los camiones de comida traen más tráfico, más personas, y que realmente pues él en sus 5 años nunca ha visto que un restaurante haya cerrado por motivo de estar compartiendo espacio o estar cerca de los camiones de comida.